Please forgive me, my eyes been tormented. My soul isn't whole without you in it. You're my savior, everything I ever wanted to live with. I'll seek you, please give me strength. If I drift away, my heart aches and pain. Lord, please.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Heavenly Rivers. We're over here with SHOUTOUT Hip Hop, and we're original, one and only, legendary K Rino. What's good, K Rino?
What's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for having me on. I appreciate the love.
Thank you so much for having the time to get with us. And I just wanted to ask you a few questions. What inspired you to start making music, and how old were you when you started?
What inspired me was just growing up in a household with my mom playing old school records like Al Green and the Isley Brothers and Stevie Wonder. And when rap came around, because I was around when it came around, when I was about 13 years old, I tried to do it myself, and I've been doing it ever since. Fell in love with it.
That's what's up. Thank you so much. And back in the year 2016, you were in the book of Guinness World Records for releasing a 7-disc album. Tell me about that experience, and how did you accomplish that?
Well, we didn't actually get in the book. We just knew we had set a record because nobody had ever done it. But I was just trying to, as an independent underground artist, trying to do something that I knew that nobody had ever done. You know, it's like, if you got a mainstream machine behind you that's powering and putting a lot of finances and marketing behind, you can do things that get a lot of attention. Me doing everything myself, I was like, what can I do to separate myself? So we dropped 7 albums in one day, all original material, no remakes, no remixes, and people have, you know, really given us a lot of props and love because they recognize that nobody did it, and we didn't cheat. If you listen to the album, it's not just a bunch of quantity, it's a bunch of quality mixed in all those projects. So we wanted to make sure if we did it, we was going to do it right.
That's what's up. And growing up listening to your music, I love how controversial your music is. You're speaking some topics that nobody else talks about. So how do you feel about speaking about those topics, and did you care about what anybody else thought?
Nah, you know, when you feel like you got a message that comes from a higher place than yourself, you know, I feel like if it's certain things that you learn, certain bodies of knowledge that you accumulate, that God blesses you to know. So when he puts that in you, I feel like you got an obligation to tell it to the world, regardless of the people who might not agree with it, regardless of people who might not like the fact you're telling it. So you still have to do it because there's so many of us that have been just deceived and suppressed from the knowledge. So if I know it, I got an obligation to tell it, just like if you know, you know. So I never cared what anybody said because I usually determine who's saying it. So somebody who's spreading the negativity, if somebody who's responsible for bringing the people down, if they got a problem with it, then I know I'm doing the right thing, because, you know, nobody wants to be exposed for their evil. So, you know.
Thank you so much, K Rino. And also, you're a creative like no other with the legend. You're a legend in Texas culture and a Southern correlation. So what current projects are you working on right now?
Yeah, we getting ready to do a group project, the South Park Coalition, Point Blank, Murder One, Dope E, Klondike Cat, the whole crew. We'll be dropping that probably in about the middle of this summer. Of course, I got a project that I'm getting ready to put out. I'm always putting something out, so maybe by September you'll see maybe 2 more solos of mine. So we just working. This year made 40 years for me being in the music business, and I've released over 50 projects. So we just trying to keep adding to that catalog, you know, so I can maybe catch Prince or Stevie Wonder one of these days, you know what I'm saying?
There you go, there you go. Well, we just want to tell you we love you so much. Coming from San Antonio, coming from SHOUTOUT Hip Hop, and everybody here from Texas.
Wow.
You're a legend, you know what I mean?
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. SHOUTOUT Hip Hop, y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned and stay on it, because we ain't playing with y'all, straight up.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.